What's up, guys? This is Paco, the realtor, broker owner of RH Real Estate, local expert storyteller. I don't do much Facebook Lives anymore, really, because more of a time thing. But I got a lot of DMs on the video I did yesterday on buyer fatigue, and a lot of the questions revolved around the market softening up and what that means. And I think a lot of it had to do with more of the sellers than the buyers, to be honest with you. So let me be very clear. The market softening up does not mean you're going to lose money if you're a seller. Not necessarily. I think there's two things going on. One, I think a lot of the houses are overpriced. And those are the price reductions we're seeing. Two is, I think what's happening is people are just freaking tired of being outbid on houses. And they're burned out. And they're just not going to see the houses anymore. I think it's a big chunk of them. I could personally tell you of 3 clients I have who are taking a break. I told them they could take a week break. Perfectly fine. Take a week, but I'm not going to let them give up. And I think what people are really trying to ask is the market turning? If I'm a seller, should I be selling the house now because I might lose value? Well, let me start off by saying if I knew all those answers, I'd be a billionaire or a millionaire, right? But I'll tell you what the data says. I think the market is softening up. I think we do see a lot of buyer fatigue. I still think if you're a seller, you're still going to get asking price, assuming it's priced correctly. In some instances, I think you will get above asking. I think more important than anything, though, is I think if you're a seller, you need to understand that this is a reality. When do you know when we've peaked? When we start to lose value and our prices start to come down. You don't know when that's going to be. And when you see that, you're going to rush to put your house on the market, and so is everybody else. And potentially, you're going to have a lot of competition. So now there's going to be more inventory and less buyers, and you're going to have to work a little more for the sale of the house. The good news is, because of the low rates and because of the amount of buyers there is and because of the lack of inventory there is, I think you'll be fine. I don't think you're going to be getting much appreciation anymore. I think that's just my gut feeling. I don't think you're going to be getting much appreciation more. I think it's going to maintain maybe 1%, 2%, just based on what I see. And no, Zillow, if your house shows $700,000 and you know it's worth more like $630,000, $640,000, don't listen to Zillow. I'm just telling you right now, if you start off the sentence by saying Zillow says that my house is worth, then I'm going to say, yeah, but it's probably wrong. If you want to test my theory on this, list your house for a price above what Zillow says. So let's say Zillow says we're $700. List it for $750. Give it about 10 days and see what happens to your Zillow value. It actually will go up to $750, even though it didn't sell. So don't listen to that. I think the key indicators is days on market. The days on market are going up a little. But, I mean, if you're talking 14 days to 21 days, it's still minute, but it is still a reality. But I think really it's the amount of buyers that we're getting. We will be having 4 open houses here in the next few weeks. So I will let you know how it goes. But I anticipate that we won't get as much people coming through as we would have gotten 6-8 months ago because of that buyer fatigue. Something else to consider. Most people want to buy their house before the kids go back to school. And we're now getting to that point of most kids going back to school in the beginning of August and middle of August. So that will also probably contribute some. But no, the world's not falling. No, we're not dying. And yes, the market is softening up. And yes, that means less buyers if you're a seller. And that potentially is good news for the buyers because there'll be less competition. So you have a better chance of buying that house that you want. All right. So for all those people out there that send me the DMs about what does this mean for me? And I think you were specifically talking about the sale of your home. You're not going to lose value, but just understand that the market is shifting and the market is softening up. And there is a point where the houses can no longer be affordable. and we are about reaching that peak. So just understand that. So don't be surprised if in the next quarter, if you see a bunch of houses hit the market. And I think it's just going to happen, because what's happening is all these people that sat on their houses because they were going to sell 2 years ago and then COVID hit, they're going to start listing now. And they're going to start listing. And they're going to they have so much equity, they're going to list and go buy that bigger house, the bigger lot size, the bigger square footage, whatever it is. Whatever they need, or even maybe downsize from a 2-story to a single story, that kind of thing. But I think people are comfortable enough to understand that they're not scared about the economic situation that COVID would create. Before we went into COVID, there was that uncertainty, and people don't like uncertainty. When there's uncertainty, people stay pat. They don't do anything. All right, guys. I hope everybody's doing well. God bless. As always, this is Paco the Realtor. If you have any questions, you know how to get a hold of me. Just literally Google Paco the Realtor and you'll get all my information. But other than that, that's what softening the market means. All right, guys. God bless. And I will see you guys later.